The Palm, as you know us today, where you come to be welcomed as family, enjoy a great meal, and celebrate life in good spirits and good company.
I'd never strolled in the sunshine, then I discovered you.
What you may not know is that behind our 28 locations in 3 countries stands a rich family history that began in New York City with 2 immigrants and a neighborhood restaurant. My great-grandfather, P.O. Bozzi, and close friend John Ganzi founded the original Palm back in 1926. They had made their way from Italy to America as young men and decided to make their living opening a little restaurant on the corner of 45th Street and Second Avenue. It was supposed to have been called Parma, after the capital city of their native region. But when registering the business, John and P.O.'s accents were misunderstood, and the clerk issued them a license for the Palm instead. Originally a speakeasy, where locals could drink a glass of wine with their plate of pasta even before the restaurant got its first liquor license. The joint soon attracted newspapermen, mainly cartoonists from Kingfisher Syndicate, who worked in the area. When these new customers requested a steak, not on the original menu of Northern Italian favorites, they got it, even if it meant running across the street to the local butcher's to buy one. In exchange for their meals, the artists could sketch caricatures or cartoons on the walls. Today, the stuff of Palm legend. The Palm survived the Great Depression, but shadows of war were on the horizon, with America entering the war in 1941. Remarkably, the Palm was able to keep a steady supply of meat on hand in spite of imposed food rationing. John and P.O.'s sons, Walter and Bruno, were raised in the business. Walter was warm, jovial, and yet brutally honest. Bruno had a powerful presence that commanded respect. That the restaurant maintained its integrity and consistency past the Roaring '20s, through both the Depression and war decades, and up to the present, is testament to the example set by these founding generations and their defining principles of hard work and fair play. Palm employers are family, both figuratively and literally, and no customer is considered indispensable. Disrespect of an employee from a customer is not tolerated, no matter how much is being spent. By the late 50s, the restaurant's national and even international reputations were solidified. It was especially popular with Madison Avenue suits from the advertising, fashion, and garment industries. The 3 Martini lunch was in full swing, but it was still just one, albeit celebrated, restaurant. One that didn't take reservations and always had long lines. In the early 60s, Walter and Bruno's sons, Wally Ganzi and my father, Bruce, entered the scene with a spirit of adventure and openness to change. When their fathers were away on vacation, they loosened the dress code. Later, they introduced jumbo lobsters to the menu. Encouraged by their ongoing success, they eventually embraced the notion of expansion. Bozzi would stay in New York City holding down the original Palm, while Ganzi would travel and personally oversee each new restaurant startup, one palm at a time. As the business has grown from East Coast to West and beyond, each restaurant continues in the Palm tradition as a place where families gather to celebrate life, while at the same time integrating the flavor of its locality. The most recent to open was in London in 2009, bringing us to Europe for the first time and opening the gate to what we anticipate will be an exciting new chapter. 85 years since the original restaurant opened its doors, the Palm is still our family business. The same sense of loyalty, dedication, and love of the business remain within our family today. We deliver the same warm welcome, memorable food and drink, and our signature hospitality. And this heart of our palm will never change, even as we refresh some of the ways in which it touches people.